Hello everyone and welcome to This Day. Today is Wednesday, December 6th, and I'm Bobby Higgins. Coming up on the show today, we have the Village Music Club with John and Pamela. They're back for the third year in a row with their New Year's Eve bash, and Michael Taylor will sit down with them to go over all the details. Also on the show today, it's a holiday classic, The Nutcracker, and Sarah Snow will be here to tell us about the production that's going to be showing at the Irvine Barclay Theater running December 9th through the 24th. And now let's take a look at our Stay Informed. Village Television now offers live streaming services. Now you can watch Village Television on demand on your smart TV and internet devices via the Village Television mobile app, and with live stream you can watch on your smart TV or internet devices such as iOS, Android, Fire Stick, or Roku mobile apps. Enjoy your favorite programs, catch up on community and local news, listen to classic 70s music, watch popular movies, and do so much more right from your TV, smartphone, or tablet. And now taking a look at the weather. Today is sunny and beautiful with a high of 73 and a low of 54. Tomorrow on Thursday, there'll be some morning fog and clouds and a little bit cooler with a high of 65 and a low of 51. On Friday and through the weekend, it's sunny and pleasant. So nice this time of year to not be freezing cold, especially once the sun goes down and if you're like me, out running around doing your holiday shopping. And now looking at the sunrise and sunset. Picture here is a twist on the peanut butter blossom cookies. These are my favorite cookies my daughter likes to make to leave out for Santa on Christmas Eve, and so this is a little twist. I told her she needs to do this year instead of just the Hershey's Kiss. She needs to use little chocolate morsels and make it look like a paw print. So I thought all you dog lovers out there might like that. Your sunrise this morning was at 6:41 and sunset at 4:42. If you'd like to send us your pics, please email them to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Stay with us because up next we have the Village Music Club, but first let's take a look at today's meetings.
Hi, it's Desiree from Frank's Irvine Subaru, where everyone is family. Subaru has a vehicle for all your family needs, and the 8-passenger Ascent fits the whole family.
Forester, perfect for the family vacation.
Outback, great for weekend getaways.
Crosstrek and Impreza, great for daily surf commutes. WRX, best in motor class performance.
Safe quality value and award-winning service department. Complimentary maintenance on all new Subarus.
Welcome back. We have the Village Music Club here. John Pearlstone and lead singer for the Nomads, Pamela Sankey, going to be joining us. You guys have a New Year's show coming up, but I don't even know why you're here. It's practically sold out, right? You don't need to promote this thing.
Oh, I love that. We're getting there. We're selling fast. We're selling tables really, really well, and invite everybody to come in and call the number that's on the screen. You know, send your emails in. We're very responsive to that. But
now, for folks who haven't seen the Nomads, tell us a little bit about what you guys do, the performances. You're probably one of the most popular bands here in the village, right?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we like to think so.
Facts are facts.
We have there's a lot of no-maniacs here, so we call our folks the no-maniacs. Yeah, we do classic rock, Rolling Stones, Creedence Clearwater. We do a wide variety of music that people like to dance to. You know, we got some slow stuff in there for the honeys, and then we've got a lot of fast dance tunes. So we do a wide variety, and we've added a lot of new music in the last few months. I was going to ask you,
anything special coming up for the New Year's show that you haven't done before?
There are, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
we'll surprise
you got to come. You got to buy the tickets. That's how you sell.
Exactly.
You know this business. John, you know this business too, and you've got a lot of great acts coming up. We got one in December, and we got all the way into the new year and beyond.
We do. I just want to hit one more key point on the New Year's thing that I think makes a difference if people haven't been or don't know about it, and that is it's early start, early end. So
Right.
So we've been trying to create the new tradition. It seems to be working out with
The East
early ball
Coast,
drop.
the East Coast New Year's.
It's New Year's somewhere, right?
That's right.
So yeah, and it's just been a fantastic party the last 2 years, and I think this year, they kind of have it all dialed in over at Club 19, and Pamela's getting everything organized from the band standpoint, and I just think it's going to be the best one yet. And as I said, I think people who haven't tried it, give it a shot. They'll be very glad they did because it's unique and it seems to be.
Instead of staying home and watching the stuff, come on, let's go out and have a little fun.
Right. So, all right, just make sure people knew. So it's not your typical New Year's party.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. I'm glad you reminded us of that. I think it was on the flyer, but going to make sure we say that out loud. You're not up till midnight doing that.
No.
Right, exactly. You can party harder.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, and get
Lots
to
of
bed
time
earlier.
to recoup.
I might add, though, that while it's a Club 19 event, it is being held at Clubhouse 1 this year.
Okay.
So we will be at Clubhouse 1. We'll have both the inside and the outside. So hopefully the weather will play well with us. Yeah.
Yeah, hope so. Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
So that's really the
Usually
focal
we're
point.
in luck.
But to go back to your question quickly, we wanted to share with the community that our tribute focus, we're trying to be a tribute band club, trying to get other people from the community involved with tribute bands. I just love them, and so there's so many dance bands and other types of bands in the village that this is unique. And we've been able to actually get a date at the Yamava Casino on December 10th, and it's free.
Oh,
it's not that far away. It's about an hour away. So if
Wow.
anybody wanted to come and be a part of that and check it out, it goes from 7 to 10.
Okay.
Our Bob Dylan tribute band will be playing there, and then we have made connections with a few other casino type places. We're hoping maybe that's a new branch that can start to make things even broader for the people who get involved. So we have that going on in December. The big deal being the New Year's thing, and then in January, which most people look for from us, which is great shows over at the Performing Arts Center.
Right.
We've got the Kings of Queen, which. Everybody says, and we've been dead on with all our picks over the last year or so, that this is the Queen tribute band to see. Everybody's heard of Queen Nation, but these guys are younger, they're hungrier, and they're playing everywhere. I mean,
Well, we got a clip. Let's take a quick listen to it. I want to give people at home let's let them listen for themselves. Let's take a quick listen to Kings of Queen. All right, so don't take our word for it. There you go. Now people know, right?
Great reviews. Looking forward to bringing them in here.
Now, how has the whole tribute band kind of stuff evolved? When I was younger, it was kids bands I'd never heard of, but now we're kind of moving into our era of tribute bands, the 60s and 70s and even some 80s and that kind of thing, right?
I think Jimmy Buffett was a great example of what's going on that makes tributes so great. I mean, people are out there doing good Jimmy Buffett tributes. He may not be the greatest artist to go to a tribute concert because he doesn't have a very deep catalog, but he's a huge legend, and his music will be preserved because there's people really doing it the way he tried to do, or he did it. They're trying to do it.
And I think one of the things about Jimmy Buffett is it was about having a lot of fun and audience participation, which I think when people go to a tribute band, they want to sing along, they want to do all those things.
Right, and Queen has been doing that for years now, so it's another tremendous example. There are bands out there like the Eagles are still performing, but I would argue this Eagles band will be as good, if not better, than the current rendition of the original Eagles that are out there. Really, I mean, I imagine they enjoy it, but it is kind of a money thing, and they can still. These guys are doing it to make a living and to prove that they can produce quality Eagles tunes. So that's what I love about tributes. This is really a way to try to preserve the great music we all grew up with.
Now, in addition to what you guys do with the club, you also kind of help support musicians here in the community as well, and kind of get instruments and get things going for them. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're always evolving, and so the two things that have come up is we're still looking to involve members of the community in tribute acts. And Jeff Greider, I mentioned him, I think last time I visited with you, he's gotten involved with our Traveling Wilburys tribute that we'll be talking more about in a future visit. And we're looking for other people interested in getting involved with tributes. I keep mentioning we want a John Denver guy. So if that's there, we'd love that. But The other thing we're doing is trying to give more access for musicians to be able to do things, and we're working with the All Musicians Club that's really interested in having rehearsal rooms and maybe practice instruments, and maybe even musicians that would come in and help out. We're contributing. We've actually put some funding towards the rehearsal room that is going to be booked for all next year for anybody who wants to book it. And that's, all credit to the All Musicians Club, but we're partnering with them and trying to find ways to reach out and help more than just offering bands and dances, because like I said, there's plenty of that. No offense to anybody. They're great, but there's plenty of them going on.
And there's plenty of room for all of it, right?
We're looking for new things that give people fun opportunities,
And Pamela, when you guys did the Nomads, did you have any idea what it would kind of grow into when you first started doing this? Like, did you hoped at least?
Yeah,
Everybody hopes.
I don't know if we knew that it would be what it is today, but with that little seed in the park, right when we were coming out of lockdown, to grow to where it is today, and then all the musicians in the band too play with different bands. So to John's point, everybody it's music together. It's great. Yeah.
And what would you say has been the most maybe the surprising part about kind of being in a band like this? You're not maybe doing all original stuff. Obviously, you're doing a lot of that. But what's the most fun or the most like, wow, I didn't know this was going to be part of this.
You know what? It's 19. It's playing at Club 19 twice a month on Mondays, and having our friends there. Our friends and the Nomaniacs are there. They bring their families in. It's just nice that everybody comes together, everybody dances, and the energy that they give to us from the dance floor just feeds us. So it's just wonderful.
Keep you wanting to come back over and over?
Always, yeah. It's great.
I'm going to do it second year now. So we like the idea of building these community traditions. And
it's terrific.
The Nomads are absolutely a community band. I mean, all residents when it started, mostly residents every time now. And they have a lot of fun.
It's a great community to do it in, because they do want to come out and they do want to support it and they do want to have the fun and have that sense of community. Like you said, the Nomaniacs and all of the clubs really around here. Every time I talk, it's about community and what you guys are building. So I think, John, you probably really kind of get a lot of that from the folks that you're working with too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Bring up new folks that want to take a shot. That's how we all did it. We were just friends that started playing, and it turned into something.
So when did you first start playing music? What's like your what
I played a little bit in high school and college, but honestly, it was 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A friend of mine.
What'd you do in high school and college?
Some chorus groups and some small band stuff, but not much.
So you just picked it up and you just said, let's go for it?
Late in life type of thing, yeah.
Look what you've done.
Great.
Sometimes I would like to, and sometimes I don't. So. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's something I'm passionate about. So, like I said, it's met some great people, and certainly enjoy doing it.
Oh, terrific. We got some great shows coming up. Thanks for coming on, John and Pamela. We appreciate it. Village Music Club. Make sure you guys go out to see the shows for the New Year's and Queen and everybody coming up. It's going to be great. Stay with us.
No one deserves to be ashamed of their smile. MacArthur Dental Arts is here to bring back your confidence. We specialize in at-home, personalized smile restoration through the power of dental implants and perfect fit dentures. I'm here to answer all your questions with free in-office consults or using our Laguna Woods in-home service special. Don't wait to get the secure, worry-free smile you deserve. Visit MacArthurDentalArts.com or call the number on your screen to schedule your consultation today.
Welcome back to This Day. It wouldn't be the holidays if you didn't see a making of the Nutcracker. So joining me today is Sarah Snow. She is with the Festival Ballet Theater, and they are doing the Nutcracker at Irvine Barclay Theater. So welcome. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
And so I have to ask you, on everybody's minds this time of year, are you ready for the holidays?
Oh, no. And I'll spend like 7 hours at the theater tonight for the first dress rehearsal. All the costumes and sets were loaded into the theater a couple days ago. And yesterday. So tonight is the first dress rehearsal. So, you know, the holidays will happen, but the holidays can't happen without the Nutcracker. So we're happy to be bringing that piece of the holidays to Orange County.
Yeah, and so is it stressful, all the, like, how late will you be there tonight with dress rehearsals and stuff?
So tonight's dress rehearsal will be from about 3 until 9 or so, and then all of the dancers will be excused, and hopefully the directors and the teachers and everyone will leave also, and the crew will leave as well. But these are the long nights. The audition started back in September, rehearsal started in October, so all of these dancers have been rehearsing for probably 15 hours a week. It started on just weekends and then kind of builds up as it gets closer.
Yeah.
And we have dancers as young as 7 years old all the way up through adults, and then we bring in professionals to dance a couple of those key roles. The Sugar Plum Fairy is always a professional who's brought in, and so it's beautiful for these young dancers also to be able to sit on the side of the stage and sit in the wings and watch these professional dancers on the stage doing their craft.
Yeah, they're idols that they're looking up to, and
Absolutely.
just the training and the years that they've put into it, and now look at what they're doing and how phenomenal they are. That's so exciting. I know I just had my son's just a choir with high school, the arts program with high school did a presentation the other day, and my husband was there filming behind the scenes for the rehearsals.
Right.
And it was like, oh boy, this was just chaos everywhere. And then I went the first night of seeing everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
It's
it was
beautiful.
phenomenal. Like,
It all comes
had
together.
no idea, all the rehearsals and all the things that go in to make it all come together.
Yes.
So tell me about you guys. So every year, do you do the Nutcracker?
This is the 35th year of the Nutcracker with Festival Ballet Theater. And Festival Ballet Theater is the home of Southland Ballet Academy, which is the Vaganova training academy of classical ballet. These beautiful ballet dancers, both male and female, grow up dancing at the academy, and then they get 2 big or 3 or 4 main performance opportunities every single year, and one of those is the Nutcracker. So this is the 40th year of Southland Ballet Academy and the 35th year of Festival Ballet Theater putting on the Nutcracker. 16th year at the Barclay Theater. So even been at the Barclay for a long, long time.
So this is definitely a South Orange County tradition.
Yes, it is. And it's a beautiful production. I started out taking my daughters to the Nutcracker when they were little, 3 and 2 and 5 years old, and I would dress them up in the plaid dresses, and we would go and we would watch the Nutcracker and have hot chocolate afterwards and everything. And this is that exact kind of production that you bring your children to, or you bring your grandparents to, you bring the entire family. There's a gorgeous boutique out in the lobby with all sorts of collectibles, nutcrackers, of course, and other things. And it feels like the holidays. It feels festive. It feels like we could be in the snowy Northeast when you walk in the building, even if it might be 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's so incredible. Actually, when I heard you were coming on the show, I immediately called my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, do you want to get some tickets and go check this out? And lo and behold, she's like, my daughters used to go to the Festival Ballet Theater, and they were in the Nutcracker production when they were growing up, and so that was a family tradition for her for many years. And she's like, I miss it so much. Her daughters don't want to go now that they're adults, but she's like, so she was like, yes, get tickets, they're selling out, hurry up.
Oh, good. Well, tell me when you're there. I'll come and welcome you.
Oh, thank you. So have tickets gone on sale yet?
They have. They have. And in fact, Festival Ballet Theater has done a number of outreach performances already, which is just kind of our way of giving back to the community also and making the arts accessible to everyone. So we did 4 shows at the Huntington Beach Library this past weekend. We're doing a production at the Dawson Cole Art Gallery in Laguna Thursday night, and that benefits the Boys and Girls Club. That one is free, actually, but it's just sort of a gallery. You walk around and you see snippets of it. We'll do school shows on Friday, so we kind of open the run at the Barclay with school shows on Friday, including a sensory-friendly show Friday afternoon that's put on by the Regional Office of Orange County, and that is one where the house lights are up, the music might be a little bit lower, kids can move if they need to move. It's just sort of that sensory-friendly one, again, just trying to make it accessible to everyone. And then we really get into the run. And every weekend now through Christmas Eve with additional productions, There are 2 shows on Saturdays and 2 shows on Sundays. This Sunday there's only 1 show, but after that, 2 shows Saturdays, 2 shows Sundays, and then a couple extra Thursday, Friday shows as we get really close to Christmas. Tickets are on sale through the Irvine Barclay Theater box office.
Okay, awesome. And then tell me about your artistic director. I understand you have like some amazing scenery and costumes.
It's incredible. So Salwa Rizkala is the artistic director of Festival Ballet Theater. She's also the director of Southland Ballet Academy. She's an incredible woman. She holds a very special place in my heart and in the heart of many, many people in the area who have had children grow through her academy, who are now dancing professionally all over the world. She's just this amazing woman who works very hard with her dancers. But she also has an extremely keen eye to putting on a production. So you'll see it when you sit in the audience. The sets are incredible. The costumes are beautiful. And I, along with a whole crew of women, have been sitting in one of the studios while all the dancers rehearse, working on these costumes, because they get a little, tears here and there through the run of a production, and then they get put back in storage, and then we pull them out and we have to go meticulously through every single costume and mend them, but they look spectacular when they're up on stage. So that is all Miss Salwa's eye.
Oh wow. What would you say is the best thing about coming to see this show?
Oh, I think it's just that magic of the season, and that you get to walk away feeling truly ready to go into the holiday season and to go into Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you're celebrating, but really just to feel that magic of the holiday season and to sit there with the music, at least half of which is familiar to you, even if you don't realize that it's going to be familiar to you, and then watch these beautiful artists up on stage dancing in such an incredible way. And it feels good, and it helps you feel ready even when you don't at all feel ready for the holidays.
Definitely gets you prepared.
That's right.
Absolutely. And how many cast dancers are in the production?
Oh gosh, that's a very good question, and I wish I could answer it for you, but I will tell you this. They start at about 7 years old, and they are our littlest ones, and they're the angels, and then you move your way through all of the roles as you get older and older. So we have dancers from 7 years old up until into their 70s. We have adult dancers as well who are in the production. In fact, there's one woman, her name is Willa. She was one of the first adult students when Ms. Salwa opened Southland Ballet Academy in the 1980s. So 40 years ago, she was an adult student, and she still is involved in the Nutcracker and has been every single year.
Oh, that's so awesome. And then you also have like your professional dancers from Festival Ballet Theater, and then you mentioned that you also bring in other worldwide dancers. Who are some of the dancers that you'll be having coming in to do roles?
Yes, so you're absolutely right. We have the students of Southland Ballet Academy, and then we have the professionals from Festival Ballet Theater, and then we do bring in just 2 professionals from other places for the roles each weekend. So this weekend, it's 2 soloists from San Francisco Ballet, incredible, beautiful soloists. Next weekend, it's from the Joffrey Ballet in Chicago. And then the following weekend is from New York City Ballet, Tyler Peck, who is from Orange County. She grew up in Anaheim and danced in the area and now dances with New York City Ballet. She's one of the better known names in the world of ballet right now. She is one of our guest artists, along with her pas de deux partner, Roman. So they will be here, not this weekend or the next, but the following weekend they will be here. Okay. So it's really an incredible lineup.
And is that the last weekend right before Christmas?
No, there's one more weekend after that.
Okay.
But even as I'm saying this to you, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, is that right? Are there
trying
that
to
many?
See the calendar?
Oh, look, I could look down at it.
And so another very cool thing that you guys are offering is that attendees can purchase a special add-on and do the Nutcracker Tea prior to the performance.
Yes, I'm glad you brought this up. The tea happens right before the performance, and this is really a special way just to add a little pixie dust to the entire experience of being at the Nutcracker. You go in and you're welcomed into this beautiful room where they have champagne for the adults and sparkling cider and juice and everything for the little ones and food, and then the Nutcracker performance performers come in, they walk through, they talk to them. The little young guests get to take pictures with the Nutcracker performers, with Clara, and with the Nutcracker and the Mouse King and all of that. So it's really special. That is a separate ticket, again, available through the Barclay Theater. You can get all of your information through them or through our website, festivalballettheater.org.
Okay, what a great idea, and just how fun to make it a whole experience.
Yes.
And so the tea, so is that like an hour, like it's an hour-long experience?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's about an hour. And you'll walk in through the front doors of the Barclay Theater just as if you're going to the production. You just arrive a little early. You'll know your exact time. And then you spend an hour having brunch or having a late afternoon tea, depending on which performance you are seeing. And you're greeted by all the dancers, and it's special.
Oh, very nice. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for coming on and telling us all about this. Sounds like just an amazing event.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah. So the Festival of Ballet Theater's production of the holiday classic, The Nutcracker, is coming to Irvine Barclay Theater, and it'll be running from December 9th through the 24th. Tickets start at $45 for the Nutcracker and $35 for the tea. For tickets to both the Nutcracker and the tea, please visit thebarclay.org or call 949-854-4646. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more of This Day right after this.
Irvine Barclay Theater is your home for the best in live entertainment. Here's what's coming up next.
Am I shadow?
For tickets and information, visit thebarclay.org.
Welcome back to This Day. Let's take a look at some announcements. Saddleback Church is hosting Country Christmas and Breakfast on Sunday, December 10th at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. in Clubhouse 5. Come give church a try and come early to enjoy a free breakfast. And now taking a look at the weather today, it's sunny and beautiful out there with a high of 73 and a low of 54. Tomorrow we'll have a little bit of morning fog in the morning, and then it'll be mostly cloudy with some sun coming through. And then on Friday, it'll be sunny skies as well into Saturday and Sunday, bumping up into the 70s over the weekend. So it'll be a beautiful weekend coming up. And looking ahead, tomorrow on This Day, we have the Fit Brain Club with Grace Carpenter and Dan Daly. That'll be some good information coming your way. Thank you for watching This Day. Here's an inspirational quote to leave you with from Eleanor Roosevelt. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. Wise words indeed. For This Day, I'm Bobby Higgins. Have a great day, everyone.
So one of the important things to note, the main difference between male and female breast cancer, is the time of presentation for men. Stage for stage, the diseases are the same. However, if you present later, there's a greater risk that the disease will spread. So one of the most important things I tell all my patients, but especially my male patients, is that as soon as you notice the lump, you need to present to your physician for further evaluation.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.